El punk no es un negocio, es una alternativa a toda la tradición de mierda que nos han impuesto. Es una forma de decir no a las falsas morales que nos estrujan. Es una forma de lucha. Es la única amenaza seria al status quo del negocio musical.
Hey everyone, so the idea of this video came from, again, from a lot of you guys. You guys have been sending me a lot of bands to listen to from all over the world. Most recently I've been doing a few covers of bands from Indonesia and got a great response. You know, a lot of you who are now following the channel or on Instagram have sent me some awesome bands to listen to. And as well, I wanted to kind of be able to show more bands to you guys from bands that I've been listening to for a good amount of time, and as well as bands you have shared with me. It's good to see in the comments or messages that I get that you've learned about different bands from this channel. Again, that was kind of what the goal is as well, is to listen to music, play drums, and kind of learn from there. So again, so if you're new to the channel, basically I listen to punk, I listen to a lot of D.Beat, and I play D.Beat. So I've been playing D.Beat for a long time. You can check out a lot of the drum covers, and hopefully you like the video. If you do, as always, the way you can support the channel is to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing for different videos. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram. That's the best way to be able to follow me. And I do post different videos and questions in there for you guys as well, where you can help me make some of these videos as well. Okay, so to get started with this video, as you probably saw already in the intro, that's one of the bands that I'm going to be showcasing. In my opinion, that's one of the favorite ones that I learned from you guys. They're from Colombia, and yeah, I'm hoping we can go ahead and listen to them together. So never done a video like this, so we'll see kind of how it goes. Alright, so to go ahead and get started with the first band, this band's name is d.h.k, d.h.k. Their name stands for Destruye, Huye y Crea. They're from Lima, Peru, which, funny enough, that's where I'm from. I'm excited to be starting the video, first of all, with a band from where I'm from. And, you know, they're pretty fucking awesome as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy them. Apparently they're very well known as well over there in Peru. And again, just excited to have them in the video. If you know them already, let me know. If this is your first time listening to them, let me know what you think. So let's see. The song's called Escuchar Punk en el Viejo Tocadiscos. I like the traditional D-beat with the hi-hats. Love that part. Love when bands pause and then get right back into it. Alright, well, that was the d.h.k, Destruye, Huye y Crea. Hope you liked them. They're from Lima, Peru. I'm going to go ahead and put all the information of all these bands in the description of the video. Again, if you want to support them, of course, and please do that and listen to them. They have a Bandcamp as well. You'll be able to support them that way. So anyways, that was d.h.k from Lima, Peru. And the next band that I wanted to show you guys is a band from Brazil. No, it's not Besthoven, but it's a band called Death from Above. Again, just another band that I got to listen to from not only recommendations, suggestions, but also just from direct message from the band a while back. So thank you for that as well. And it's pretty cool to be able to listen to them and be able to showcase them in this video as well. So they have a Bandcamp as well, which I'm going to go ahead and share the link again in the video. Alright, so this song, I can't pronounce it I think, but it says Desejo de Poder. So that's the song I'm going to go ahead and play, alright? Love the way it starts already. That's one of my favorite things, by the way, when dB's just going and then you know, hit the cymbal, you pause, and then you get right back into it. By the way, awesome vocals. Nice solo. Awesome. Yeah, short and sweet, traditional dB. Again, one of my favorite things about dB is it gets right to the point. It's awesome to follow and short and to the point, like I said already. So this song's about a minute long. Again, I really like when a dB band plays a song, they pause and get right back into it as well. And again, the vocals are fucking awesome as well for this band. So anyway, so their band name is Death from Above, from Brazil, again from Sudamerica. So hopefully you guys check them out as well. They have a Bandcamp. Go ahead and follow them. I'm sure they have an Instagram. If all these bands have an Instagram, by the way, I'll go ahead and tag them, and please give them some support. Follow them if you enjoyed it. And again, we'll move on to the next band. Okay, so this band is from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Their name is Disgarche. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. This song is called Demasiada Furia Acumulada. So again, you can find this band on Bandcamp. That's where I found them. Again, you guys suggested the songs and the band to me. And again, thanks for the help. So let's go ahead and check them out. I like the crescendo at the beginning. Kind of reminds me of Bombardeo, actually. Yeah, it really reminds me of Bombardeo. Like those melodies. Alright, so again, sorry I couldn't listen to it more. I want to make sure I get through all these bands. So again, this band's called Disgarche from Buenos Aires, Argentina. The song was called Demasiada Furia Acumulada. Again, another awesome band that I discovered thanks to you guys. They really remind me of Wolfriger, which is pretty cool. So it's nice to see the difference between the bands so far. You know, we got the traditional punk, hardcore punk D-Beat. Then we have the more traditional D-Beat, that Brazilian Besthoven influence from Death from Above, which is pretty cool with their own, obviously their own style in there. and then Disgarche as well. Pretty refreshing and pretty cool. It's pretty different. So, alright, so this next band, it's called Muro. They're from Bogota, Colombia. This is the band that you heard on the intro, which I chose it because I just really like their song. This is one of my favorite songs from all the bands that I picked for this video. And again, you know, hopefully you guys like them. And just as a reminder, not all of these bands can be technically labeled as D.Beat. I'm not trying to do that. As always, obviously this channel is about D.Beat and punk in general. So maybe you heard a D.Beat once and that's enough for me. Or they actually label themselves as D.Beat. Or to be honest, in this band specifically, a lot of you guys commented on this band when I asked for suggestions of D.Beat bands from Sudamerica, and this band came up. So I'll take your word for it. But let's go ahead and check it out. This band's called Muro, again from Colombia, and the song's called Tiranía. Love this intro. This is my favorite part right here. Just right into it. I like the reverb on the vocals too. Alright, again, so the song just keeps going for another minute or so, but I wanted to make sure I covered all the bands. So the reason why this one was my favorite so far is because I love the intro, love the guitars. Like I mentioned already, I love when bands just get right into it, and with the speed that these guys bring, it's pretty awesome. So the vocals, love the reverb. And again, I love the fact that they're from Bogota, Colombia. To be honest, this is my first time listening to them. Not today, but from these videos. And I really enjoyed it, and it's definitely a band that I'm going to check out and listen to from now on. So again, Muro, go ahead and follow them. I'm not sure if they're on Instagram, but I'll find it probably by the end of this video. They do have a Bandcamp, and that's where you can support them. And if you find any other way of following them or supporting them, please make sure you do that. Again, that's the point of these videos, to kind of continue building this community and get to listen to more bands. All right, so the next band is called Bombardeo. They're from Chile. And again, another great suggestion by a lot of you, actually. So it was pretty cool to see how many people are from Chile, as well as how many of you listen to punk, hardcore punk, and D.Beat from Sudamerica. So this song is called Guerras Nunca Más. And again, you can find it on their Bandcamp. So again, the band's called Bombardeo from Chile. And let's go ahead and check them out. That's probably the #1 D.Beat intro soundbite. Love that fucking snare. That snare's loud. Good. I like when bands do that, the hi-hats. Alright, so again, that was Bombardeo from Chile. Again, another great find. So thank you guys for suggesting that. What I really liked about this one is that snare. Was not expecting that at all. That loud snare is definitely something really fun to listen to. And again, I really enjoy when drummers, D.Beat bands specifically, they do that hi-hat. Not even sure what the hell to call it, but I love that. So again, another great find. I'll be able to post their links here in the video for you to follow them. They're called Bombardeo from Chile. Okay. All right, so we're getting down to the last couple bands here. This band, again, another band that really impressed me. Never heard of them before until this time. A lot of you tagged this band, which I appreciate. They do have an Instagram, which I'll tag them on here. It was really refreshing to get to learn about them as well. I was really surprised about their sound, and not surprised in the sense of where they're from, just more surprised as because it sounds to me more like Crasher Crust D.Beat type mix. Maybe that's what they were going for. I don't really know. Again, not trying to put specific labels on this, but it's punk and that's all it is. So this song is called B.E.T.O.E. You can find them on Bandcamp, and again, they're on Instagram, so I'll be posting those links and tagging them as well. So again, let's go ahead and take a listen. See what I mean about Crasher Crust? Again, fucking awesome band. Yeah, I really enjoyed listening to them. The song's called B.E.T.O.E. I don't know if you can tell what I'm talking about Crasher Crust, but it really reminds me of that. I love the reverb, love the drums, love all the drum fills, the guitars, the bass. I mean, everything sounds fucking great. So, again, so they really remind me of bands like Frampted, but in Spanish, I guess, if that makes sense. And again, not sure if that's what they were going for, but it is pretty freaking awesome. So, again, this band's called B.E.T.O.E. To be honest, I don't even know how they're pronouncing it, but it's B.E.T.O.E. They're from Venezuela. I'm going to go ahead and link them so that you can go ahead and visit them on Instagram as well as Bandcamp. As I keep mentioning, please, if you like them, go ahead and follow them. Go ahead and support them any way you can. That's the best, I think, compliment you can give to these bands if you do enjoy them, all right? All right, so we're getting pretty much to the end here. This band is called Disbrigade from Quito, Ecuador. And again, another pleasant surprise. You guys recommended them. They are also on Instagram, so a few of you recommended them and tagged them. I just wanted to go ahead and listen to them, and let's see what you think. Kind of a little bit of metal charge there. All right, so again, this band is called Disbrigade. This song is called Esclavo. I like that they went to that little breakdown. It's kind of like metal discharge sound, and then went right into D-Beat. Again, it's pretty cool to see the mixture of how bands play their songs and everything, and as well as I did notice, if you didn't notice the trend here, a lot of the bands have reverb on their vocals, and again, it sounds fucking cool. So pretty good find. Again, thank you for guys that shared this band. And again, if you like them, go ahead and follow them. check them out on Bandcamp and Instagram. Again, great way to support them. So last band that I have is a band that a lot of you should already know. A lot of you tagged them, but maybe there's a few of you or a lot of you that watch this channel and perhaps you hadn't heard of this band. So this band's called Besthoven. Besthoven has been around for quite some time. Fofao is the founder of the band, from my understanding, and well, I believe they started with members at some point, but then he ended up playing all the instruments and recording everything for a long time now. And I want to say that now when he tours or plays concerts and stuff, that he basically has a backup band essentially. So this band's called Besthoven. They're from Brazil, and this song is called Rest in Silence. Very anti-Semitic influence. Again, I think Fofao did a great freaking job putting all their songs together for a long time. It's one of probably the longest standing bands in South America that I know of anyway, especially D.Beat in general. So if you haven't heard of Besthoven before, well, now you have. Go ahead and follow them. He's still an active band. I want to say they're on Instagram as well. But Fofao's voice is like very, very well known. In my opinion, pretty unique. Anytime you hear his vocals, you pretty much know it's Besthoven. So they're a great band. They have tons of records, tons of splits. They did a split with Disclose a long time ago as well. I think it was 2003 maybe. And again, I'm sure a lot of you have their records as well and EP. So that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, it was just something that I put together thinking that is something that you guys might like. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this video, if you want me to do more videos like this, perhaps of European bands, North American bands, and Southeast Asian bands perhaps, and whatever else is out there. So I'd be happy to do that, but it does take a long time. So let me know in the comments if this is something you want to do. Again, if you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. It really helps others see the video and it really supports the channel. And if you haven't already, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and put that here, or somewhere on the screen. And that's about it, okay? Para los que primeramente están viendo este video por primera vez, la razón que hice el video en inglés es, bueno, primeramente porque es el idioma que bastantes personas que ven el canal lo ven por el mundo, pero bueno, ojalá que ustedes también disfruten de los videos y que bueno, también hayan aprendido unas bandas nuevas, o tal vez estas son bandas que ustedes ya escuchan. Definitivamente fue una buena sorpresa escuchar diferentes bandas de Sudamérica, especialmente de Lima, Perú, de donde yo soy. So, bueno, gracias por todo. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.